Wind's up today. There are different voices in the air. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about how we can begin connecting with nature more deeply and in a way that is meaningful for our shamanic journey. And again, this is about making a real distinction between liking nature and enjoying being in nature and visiting nature versus actually feeling like we are at home when we are here, that we are part of this intimately and intrinsically, not just visiting. And one of the things we can do, of course, is allow nature to touch us more intimately. And that means when the opportunity is there, walk with bare feet on the earth. I'm not saying, be barefoot all the time and walk along the streets and in shopping centres with bare feet. That's not the same thing. But when there's stone or sand or bare earth or grasses that allow us to connect intimately, then take the opportunity. Allow yourself to connect in that way. Also, when the weather's mild and it's appropriate and the sun is warm, allow your skin to feel the sunlight upon it, to feel the moving air, the wind touch our bodies. Again, this is not about doing it in a public space to show off our bodies or to demonstrate something to anyone else. This is the intimate, very personal relationship that we are now developing and deepening with this natural environment. So I allow the sun to touch me. I allow the breeze to touch me. I allow the earth to touch me. And if it rains, I allow the rain to fall on my body. So again, I'm deepening in a meaningful, very tangible way this connection that we've lost with nature, and in reforming it, I'm teaching my mind, reteaching my mind, the true nature of the relationship I have with this world. This is my home. This is where I live. And if I feel it, if I truly believe it in my heart, then this surrounding nature will also start to see that in me. And it will start to converse, communicate, and teach me, share with me in ways that haven't happened before. In my experience, when we begin to relate in this way to nature, it begins to respond differently to us. And animals start to show up and demonstrate that they perhaps aren't as afraid of us as they were before, because they sense something in us, something in not only what that we bring, but in who we are, who are becoming. We start to hear the voices of the environment around us in a meaningful way. One thing that I found really helps this is just to be mindful of when we say things like, "Oh, that's amazing," when we see an eagle in the sky, or if we see dolphins, or if something very unexpected happens. Now, in the previous disconnected reality in which most of us have been living, those things are amazing. But if this is truly our home, then all those animals, occurrences, situations and responses that come to us are just part of our natural environment. And the more we stop pushing them into that realm of being amazing or something different or extraordinary, the closer they come to us. It doesn't mean we are in any way in less awe of them or in less wonder, but we understand we are part of that same fabric. So again, the disconnect starts to disappear. So just catch yourself when we see something like that and understand that the eagle in the sky that comes down to us, the whale, the dolphin we see when we're out at the beach, or the bird that comes and lands next to us and seems to have something to say to us, they are part of our everyday world and we are part of theirs. And when we stop making them amazing, then the connection can deepen in a natural way. And then the whole of life becomes more extraordinary and a whole lot more authentic and real. Think of it this way. If you go visit someone else's home and they have an incredible piece of artwork on the wall or some appliance that you've never seen before that does stuff that just astounds you, we will say, oh, that's amazing, that's incredible. But if we have that same piece of artwork or appliance in our own home, after a while when we live with it day in, day out, we will still appreciate its beauty and its function. But every time we go past it, we don't point it out and say, that's amazing, because we have a different relationship with it. It is part of our home, our environment, and our relationship is different. It's deeper, it's more intimate. And again, that is what we seek with this world here. Something that is very real and very authentic. And that means taking down everything that keeps us separate. Everything that makes that different, distinct, more amazing than who we are.